Top producers in the real estate industry all do this very one thing. They all have one thing in common. They execute when they don't feel like it. You know, when you wake up and you're not feeling too good, tomorrow. Top producers don't do that. They execute even when they don't feel like doing the work. They do it anyway. That's why they reap all the rewards in the end. Winners do it regardless. Some people want to pay the price, others don't. That's the reason why so many get to the mountaintop or reach their goal they want to get to, because they're willing to pay the price that the other person did not want to pay. I have one thing to say to all of you out there listening to this channel. If you are a realtor, the number one thing you need to do right now at the sound of my voice is stop treating your real estate business as a hobby. Once you figure that out, everything else will begin to align. Today, I am going to go over some habits. I am going to go over some tendencies, some tricks, some things you can begin to put into your everyday routine that will help you work when you don't feel like it. My name is Jonathan B.J. Hayes with The Real Broker. Thank you for returning back to the Multiple Income Agent channel. Here I teach real estate agents on how to grow their real estate business by using social media and leveraging video content to do one thing and one thing only: produce leads to get you to the closing table faster. Thank you once again for returning back to the channel. Anybody who has any questions, you can just leave a comment below. I get back to everybody. Anybody who really needs some assistance and would like to partner with me at The Real Broker, you can hit the more button and sign up for a 30-minute one-on-one confidential session with me. Your broker will not know. Your other agents will not know. It'll just be between me and you. So let's get after this, guys. I hear it all the time. To be successful in anything, it takes hard work and dedication. I don't care if you're a top-notch athlete. I don't care if you're a titan in any form of industry. I don't care if you're a lawn man. To be the best, there's a price to be paid. There's sacrifices you're gonna have to make, and flat out, you're gonna have to do stuff when you do not feel like doing it, period. All right? Just understand that. So here's the first thing I am going to tell you. First thing you need to do is understand, why did you become a realtor? What was it? What made you become a realtor? Was it the money? Was it to prove other people wrong? To be flat out rich and famous? Produce generational wealth for your family? Write all these things out on paper. Write them on paper. Then what I want you to do is put them everywhere. If you've got an office, put them everywhere in your office. This way, when you don't feel like making those next 20 cold calls, when you don't feel like going to knock doors, when you don't feel like making another video, when you don't feel like going over your monthly market data analysis in your city, so you can better educate your potential buyers and sellers. You know, when you just get fed up, you don't want to go anymore. When you have pictures, When you have slogans that remind you why you're doing this, like, hey, I'm doing this for a better life for my child, those things will help you go the extra mile. As hokey pokey as they may sound, the best thing you can ever do is create a dream board so you know why you are in this business. Because when you know why you're somewhere, it'll give you that burst when you don't feel like doing it. It will help you and it will push you. Number 2, set goals and map out outcomes in 3-month increments. And I tell you that because it's manageable and you can see progress instantly. It's not like a lot of times people say, oh, I'll go for a year. No, you don't want to do that. I think 3 months is a good enough map to lay out so you can see where you are and where you're going. Remember, step 1 is to find out your why. Now we know our why. Now we have to map out exactly what we want and need to do over the next 3 months. Get clear goals, set it, and you want to keep track of those. KPIs, key performance indicators. You have to look at the data to see how you're doing as far as hitting your goals. If not, you're just wasting your time. Stay on target, set your KPIs, shoot for the stars, and you know what? If you're not hitting them, then adjust things a little bit. When you do these, you now have a way and a system to keep you accountable. You know, a lot of times people, that's what's good with a coach, or a lot of times people say, hey, I need an accountability partner, call me every day. That's good, but I gotta tell you, it's a crutch. The people who make it in this business are the people that kick themselves from the inside. Yeah, there might be a couple people on the outside that put their arms around them, but their real push comes deep down from within because they want it so bad. Set those KPIs and track them, and you'll be on your way. Number 3, we call it the wedge of expectation. So many times, especially when you're new to something, you set these huge lofty goals, you do it 1 day, 2 days, and by day 3, you quit because you burn out that fast. Don't do it. Set a floor, set a ceiling. Never let yourself get too high. Never let yourself get too low. Here's the one thing I will tell you that a lot of people won't. Guys, you have to celebrate your wins. And your wins do not have to be the Super Bowl. Your win could be as simple as, hey, Monday through Friday for this week for 2 hours a day, I door knock. Honey and the kids, let's go celebrate. That's a huge win. For other people that are further along in this game, a huge win is a closing. Hey, I just sold $1 million house. Man, we're going away for the weekend. Or for some of you, it could be, I sold 3 houses. Let's go celebrate. Wherever you are, take a moment to step back, smell the flowers, because I don't care who you are, there's good in everything, and you have to take a little time to do that. So don't just get caught up in all your, as a mentor once told me, you have to savor the wanting as much as the having. Those little victories, celebrate them. They'll push you. They'll move you a little further along in this journey. And with the expectations, nothing is ever going to be perfect. But what we want to do is have you stop canning days and weeks. I know many agents out there who will have, a closing they think is coming, it blows up, boom. They take off a week of real estate because they're upset because they're not going to close, or their best friend didn't use them as a realtor. Those things we need to mitigate. I can't have you throwing away full days just because you're not happy with life. We can't have that. We can't have it, guys. Take a little time, get over it, but do something that day. If you're supposed to door knock for 2 hours, door knock for 30 minutes. You're supposed to cold call for an hour, cold call for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but put some work in and keep the ball moving. The more you do these 3 things, this is what the top creme, the guys at the top, the gals at the top, this is how they operate. They work when they don't want to. There's many days I sit here, I don't want to make these videos. Right now, I have some buddies playing golf in Fort Lauderdale, and I told them I couldn't come because I had to batch my videos today. I'll have to get you on the next one. I'll play with you on Sunday. That's what has to be done from time to time, guys. You're not gonna always feel like a champ, but when you put in the work anyway, I can guarantee you, eventually you'll wear the crown. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope you got something out of this. This is what the top dogs do. If anybody has any questions, just put them in the comments below. Anybody who's looking to partner with me directly at The Real Broker, all my information is down in there. Let's catch up. Let's have a confidential one-on-one. Until the next time we meet, everybody, stay safe, be blessed.